Hey, Disciple kids, and hey, adults. We're going to do something different for just this week. We're going to do a combined video. I hope that you will watch and discuss with each other. But as we begin, I want to read from John chapter 20, verses 24 through 31. You may want to go grab your Bible real quick and find John, the Gospel of John, chapter 20. We'll start in verse 24. You can pause the video right now where you go grab your Bible, and then when you found the Gospel of John, chapter 20, verse 24, you can hit play, and we will read the Gospel, that passage from the Gospel. One of the 12 disciples, Thomas, nicknamed the Twin, was not with the others when Jesus came. They told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he replied, I won't believe it unless I see the nail wounds in his hands, put my fingers into them, and place my hand into his side." 8 days later, the disciples were together again, and this time Thomas was with them. The doors were locked, but suddenly, as before, Jesus was standing among them. "Peace be with you," he said. Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here, and look at my hands. Put your hand into the wound in my side. Don't be faithless any longer. Believe." "My Lord and my God," Thomas exclaimed. Then Jesus told him, "You believe because you have seen me. Blessed are those who believe without seeing me." Then the disciples saw Jesus do many other miraculous signs in addition to the ones recorded in this book. But these are written so that you may continue to believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing in Him you will have life by the power of His name. Believe is an important word in the Gospel of John. John uses the word believe, depending on your translation, somewhere around 60 times in his Gospel. From the beginning in John 1:7, where he says that the Word came so that everyone might believe, to probably the most famous verse in the Bible, John 3:16. For God so loved the world so that whoever would believe in Him. And then here, close to the end of the book, chapter 20, these things were written so that you may continue to believe. But what does it mean to believe? It's a word we use a lot. It's a word we use a lot in church. But what does it mean? I'm not going to give you an answer today. I want you to talk about it as a family, whether your family consists of just you, or whether it's you and a spouse, or you as a couple and children, or just you and children, or you and your grandchildren, whatever your family looks like. Think about, what does it mean to believe? Write down some of your ideas. Write down what your definition might be. You may want to search online for some definitions, or for maybe some way to help narrow down what you think it might mean. And then on Friday, I would love for you to post either on Facebook or Twitter or even on Instagram what your definition of faith is, and use a hashtag with it, #BelieveChildress. That way I can go back and I can look at them. I can find them easier. And I may even use some of these in our sermon on Sunday. I will tell you this, theologically, believe, and faith are used interchangeably. This Sunday we're going to start a new sermon series called Believe, or Belief. We're going to be looking at, what does it mean to believe? What does it mean to have a belief? What does it mean to believe in Jesus Christ? So I hope that you will have some fruitful conversations and talking about what it means to believe over the next few days. I'd love to see what some of your definitions are on Friday. And then join us again on Sunday as we begin a new series, Belief. Love you guys. Hope you're doing well. I'm praying for y'all, and I hope to see y'all soon.